Now, these beautiful images that we get here are actually pretty big. So if our user is on a slow connection, loading this page is going to take some time. So let me show you how we can get optimized images to speed up the page load. Let's go to the Network tab. Now up here, let's filter by image. So these are the images loaded on this page. Let's grab the first image. Here's our image. Now we right click here and copy image URL, then paste it in a new tab. So this is the image. Now if we zoom in, look, this is the actual image size. This is a big image. We don't want to download a big image just to show it in a small cart like this. Now, I randomly discovered that this API supports cropping images on the fly. So here's the media parameter. Right after, if we type crop and then supply a dimension, let's say 600 by 400. Now we get a cropped image. This image is way smaller. So to render optimized images, we need to modify the image URL and insert the crop parameter. Now we don't want to implement this functionality in our game card because that's a distraction, right? So we need a utility or a service to modify the image URL. So here in the services folder, let's add a new file called image-url.ts. In this module, we should define a function. We can call it get cropped image URL. This function should take a URL as a string and return a new URL. Now, before we forget, let's export it from this module. Good. Now, here we should find the index of the word media followed by / in our URL. Let's store that in a variable or a constant called index. Now to insert the crop parameter after media, we should call url.slice. So we're going to slice this string and grab all the characters from the beginning all the way to this index. Now, more accurately, this index represents the starting position of the media parameter. This is not what we want because we want to add the crop parameter after media. So up here, we need to add the length of media to the index. Now here we have repeated media / a couple times, so it's better to store it on a separate constant. We can call it target. Now we replace these two instances with target. That's better. So we get all the characters from the beginning of the URL all the way to the media parameter, including the media parameter itself. Then we add crop /600 / 400 followed by a /. And after that, we should add all the remaining characters in the string. So here we call url.slice, and we start from this index to get all the remaining characters. Okay. Finally, we should return the new URL. Let's test our implementation. So we go to our game card. This is where we are rendering our image. Let's call get cropped image URL and pass the background image as an argument. Okay, so let's refresh. All right, everything is working. To verify that we're downloading smaller images, let's open up the Network tab. Here are our images. Let's grab one of them. So now we have a smaller image. We can verify it by copying its URL and pasting it here. There you go. And now let's commit our code to our repository. So here I'm going to say get optimized images.